Word up, drivers, and anybody wanting to learn, and anybody else who watches me just because they like to watch me. Thank you for being here. Welcome back. It's Jose, aka Driver Man. Had a decent night on Grubhub and ended up with some free comida because, yeah, something happened with the customer. I don't know. They just kept ringing. So I got an order for a Taco Bell order with decent pay, and I think a big part of it was because it had a good tip on it. And so I go to pick up the order, and as I'm about to leave with the order, I get a call from customer care, and they say, "Hi, is this Jose? Yes, it is. How can I help you?" Blah, blah, blah. And the guy says, "Oh, the customer says they made a mistake with the address. We need to give you a new address." And I'm like, "Of course." And I hope it's not going to be like a million miles away though, because maybe I might not do it and say, "Oh, well, I agreed to this, so sorry." But if it's close, then I won't care. Whatever. I'll still do it just to be nice and I guess get an adjustment. An extra buck, because that's what they usually give you. Just usually one more buck when you have to go somewhere else. But yeah, big money, baby. And so anyway, the guy wants to give me the address. I say, "Hang on, I can't right now. I'm at an intersection. Just give me a second." It's like, "Okay, I totally understand, sir." And he had like an accent. He sounded like from somewhere. Yeah, but not America. And so I pull over. I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready. Give me the address." And then he's like, "Okay, it's blah 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 whatever." And I'm like, "How far away is that from the other address that they had put though? Because I just want to get an idea. Like, is it far or is it close?" And he says, "I actually don't have access to that information, sir." I don't. It wasn't an Indian accent. I don't know why I'm doing an Indian accent right now. That it wasn't an Indian accent. But anyways, it was an accent, and I don't know. Okay. Well, just make sure that you guys compensate me for the extra mileage. He's like, "Oh, you would have to call driver care." And it's like, "Can you just send them a message? You have the system right there. It's kind of a pain. You always have to like call driver care, and then you're on hold. It's just kind of a pain to have to go through that for something that's not my fault. Just to get extra money that I shouldn't have to, worry about because, a mistake that wasn't made on my part." He's like, "Okay, we'll send them a message, sir. Okay, thank you." And because it is kind of a pain. And so he gives me the address, and I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Hang up, and then I put it into the GPS so I can see. And it's actually really not far at all. It's just it's really close by, but just in the other direction. So instead of going this way, I'm going, instead of going east, I'm going west or whatever, or is it west and east, one of those. Just a few blocks away. And so then I go to the spot, and it's an apartment building. And the guy, I guess he'd only given me the building number, but he didn't say the customer gave me this apartment number. Maybe he had it and he didn't give it to me, or the customer didn't give it to him. But I'm there, and so it's a gated thing, and so I'm calling. Ring, 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 rings, no answer. So I start the timer, and then a few more minutes go by. I try again. Ring, 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 rings to voicemail. Nothing. Like I said, building with a code. I don't even know the apartment number. Even if I could get in, even if somebody let me in, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know where to go. What am I going to do? Knock on every single person's door in the apartment building? "Hi, are you this person who ordered Taco Bell?" You know what I mean? No. So I call again. There's like 3 minutes left on the timer. Okay, am I going to be stuck with some food here or what? And so then, the timer runs out. It says, "What do you want to do? Do you want to take the food, leave the food? What did you do?" Yeah, I'm just going to freaking take the food. I tried one more time just before the timer ran out. So I called 4 times just to try to be nice. Plus, because they left like a $7 and something tip, which is good for a Taco Bell order. So I was trying to like go the extra mile and try a little harder to get them their food because they're a good, good tipper, good customer. But there's no answer. Out of 4 calls, nothing. And 11 minutes had gone by since I'd arrived. I was like, "Okay, I'm nice, but I mean, I've been here over 10 minutes, and I never wait over 10 minutes. It was the timer. After a couple tries of trying to reach them, I started the timer, which I guess is like 7 or 8 minutes. So the total time since I arrived was 11 minutes. But usually I'll give up after like 7 or 8 at the most if they tip good. But since I was doing it, via the timer, it took, that's how long the timer took. Instead of calling driver care again, I was like, okay, let's use the timer. I've never used the timer before. So yeah, the timer ran out. So, and I had like a sushi order that had come in. I gotta go anyway. I've already waited too long. So, of course, I marked it, headed out, and so this is what I left with. I was left with a few drinks, but it was like soda, and I really don't drink soda. There's 3 large sodas. One was pink, one was red, one was black, and, you know, sounds tasty. I mean, the cherry soda is probably good. A pink grapefruit soda is probably good, but I really don't drink soda for the health reasons. You know, it's got too much, you know, crap in it. But anyway, this is the food that I ended up left with. If I can open this bag here. So I got stuck with this bag here. Ding! Run for the border there, my friend. Let's open it. So it's got like these 3 combos. That's why there was 3 drinks, because it was a 3 combo thingy. So I had 3 drinks, which I just left at a bus stop for homeless person, I guess. You see them sleeping on benches sometimes. And this is the order. So I got, yeah, basically this and some quesadillas, a big long quesadilla, another quesadilla, and let's see, what else? And then some other, I don't know, taco or another taco. I don't know, but. Yeah, it's a good amount of food. It's more than enough for tonight for me, so it'll spill over into tomorrow. So I guess it'll be my dinner for the next couple nights. And plus I had already ate one. It was like a Crunchwrap thing. So yeah, that was my run for the border night tonight. And so I'm gonna go and eat, you know, this while it's still warm. I had it in the hot bag, and that's it. Yep. I will keep rocking again tomorrow. I've got 3 more days before my trip to Portland. Peace out. Do it, baby!